to tell you the 10 most available and affordable bourbons for 2024.
And of course, they're going to be according to us.
So we went to our shelves and we were looking around again, and we were kind of just talking about all the bourbons that are out there. There's so many bourbons out there.
Yeah,
so many. So many bourbons out there, and we do have a lot on our shelves. But it's like, what bottles are easier to find and more affordable and just always good?
Yep, always good. They can be new, they can be old, and it's a mix of all of them.
We actually do. We have a pretty good mix of all of them. Now, we have to tell them the real thing about this video.
What's the real thing?
The real thing about this video, it's that while some of these bottles might be available to us, they might not be available to you, or they might not be considered affordable to you. Or...
Distribution sucks.
It really does.
Yeah, because some of these we got out of state, because they're not sold here in Colorado, but they are damn good.
And in some states, they're like just overflowing on shelves and super available.
Yep.
So anyhow, let's get into this.
Let's get into it. I'm going to go with one of my staples, OGD 114. I was going to pick Knob Creek, but I got to go with the cheaper one, the OGD 114. It's just damn good. Don't pass it up, especially for, what is it, $25-$30?
Yeah, and obviously it looks like we don't drink this.
It's a new bottle.
It's a brand new bottle,
yeah.
Because we do drink it.
The size of this cork is massive, too.
It has to be one of the widest, girthiest corks I've ever seen.
Yeah, it is a girthy cork.
Okay, moving on.
From that.
From girthy corks. Well...
Why don't you pull out another girthy cork over there?
No, I'm going to go to the non-girthy cork. Actually, I'm going to go to the dang screw top.
Yep.
Benchmark Foolproof. We can't get it in Colorado.
Sucks.
But I love Benchmark Foolproof. I love the butterscotch bomb that it is. And it's very affordable. It's like $25 or less.
Yeah, usually anytime we're out of state and run across this, we pick up a bottle just because it is good and it's cheap. It's like, what did you say, $20?
Yeah,
or
20,
less?
$25, maybe less.
It's a good cheap bottle.
Yep. Okay, moving on.
All right. I'm going to go with a new one that's, I guess, new now.
Or newly released?
Yeah, because they used to have this a while ago. This is it's not a bourbon, it's a rye.
It's so good.
But it's the Bullet 12-year rye. It's so freaking good. It's like this is a $50-$60 bottle. The amount of oak that's in this, I
keep going back to it. I love it.
I think it's up there. I hate to say it. I think it's up there with like a Michter's 10-year rye. It's not quite, but you can find this.
You can find it, and it's good, and it's 12-year-old MGP. It's 95 proof. It's really good.
So good.
It tastes good too. If you haven't watched the review of this video, go back and watch the review of this video because I love this bottle.
Yeah, you can get like 3 of these bottles or 4 of these bottles for the price of 1 Scarlet Shade, I think.
That's crazy. That's really crazy.
Yeah, it's a really good bottle. So if you've seen this on a shelf and you pass it, go back and pick it up.
Yep, definitely worth it. For $50, $60, the fact that you can get a 12-year whiskey.
It is lower proof.
It's 95 proof.
It's 92 proof.
Okay, 92 proof. It's a 95.5 rye, but 92 proof. But still, it doesn't matter. The proof doesn't matter. It's really delicious whiskey, full of flavor. So anyhow, moving on. The next bottle is
the girthy one.
It is pretty girthy. This is the James E. Pepper Decanter. Again, another $50 or $60 bottle. This one is it's another lower proof one too. It's like 90 proof, I think. No, it's 105.
Yeah.
It's 100 and 104.7, 105.3.
Yep.
It's like 105.3.
This one we can't find in Colorado. We picked this up in Kentucky. I did just look. I think Total Wine has them in stock somewhere. They are around. It's a distribution thing with this one.
Yeah, they're good and affordable and delicious.
Yes, it is.
All right, moving on to the next one.
I'm gonna have to go with some Bardstown.
Oh, yum, the origins.
So most people would pull out, I think it's the black label, which is the weeded 100 proofer. We like it. We like this one more. This is actually the lower proof. What is this? 96 proof. It's the high rye bourbon. It's just really good.
$30?
No, I think it's like 40, 50, something like that. I can't remember the exact price. But it's their new standard release of stuff.
And it's everywhere.
Yeah,
I think they distribute in a lot of places, so that's awesome.
Yes, they do.
All right, moving on to the next one. I'm going to go with, bam, this one. The Remus Highest Rye. I love this bottle. I can't get enough of this. I gotta go find another bottle, which I did see in Colorado the other day. So glad that I'm seeing those everywhere. But I love this bottle, and it's it's just so good. It does remind me a little bit of Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Not flavor-wise, because they definitely are a little bit different. I mean, there's just more rich cinnamony like spice and things like that in the Wild Turkey Rare Breed, but this actually, it still has like really nice spice and brown sugars and caramels and vanillas. I just love it. I really love it, and it does stand up very well next to it in a blind. If you're looking for something just a little bit sweeter or less spicier, go with this one.
Something a little different.
Something a little different. I like it.
And while she's talking about Rare Breed, I'm gonna pull Rare Breed out, because what's a list that we do without Rare Breed in it? It's not a list then.
It wouldn't be a list of desires if we didn't have Rare Breed.
We gotta have turkey in here somewhere, whether it's a Rare Breed or Russell's. We chose Rare Breed because it's a little cheaper than Russell's, because Russell's you can find them for like 50, 60, but then you also see them for like 90, where this is like 50-ish bucks. Rare Breed, it's just good.
It's good.
It's kind of like the goat.
It is. That's what I say. If I could drink one bourbon for the rest of my life, this would be it.
Yep.
This would definitely be it. All right, moving on. I've got a couple more left.
I got one more.
I've got two.
Yep.
So the next one for me is one that's newer, but it is the Ben Holiday Bottled and Bond. I also love the soft red wheat too. These are available. They're starting to pop up in more states.
They're everywhere now.
I love Ben Holiday. I love what they're doing. And this one is just really crushable, like especially on a warm day. This one is going to be perfect for summertime. So there's your shameless plug for a summertime bourbon that's crushable and delicious. Go with the Ben Holiday Bottled and Bond.
All right. I'm going to go with my staple, ECBPs. This particular one's A124, but really any of them, if you see it on the shelf, they're all really good. Some batches are better than others, but they're still good, no matter which batch it is.
And the store picks too. If you can't find a barrel proof, get a store pick, which are generally higher proof too.
I think I was at a store the other day and saw A123 sitting on the shelf here in Colorado.
I remember seeing B521 sitting on the shelf forever.
Oh yeah.
There were just tons of them in Colorado. It was like flooded.
But yeah, had to choose proof. Granted, this one's only 119 proof. Some they're 130. But yeah, I love my ECPs, and I can't have a list without this one in it.
Me
just
too.
Like you can't have it without turkey, I can't have it without an ECP.
Well, I can't either. You act like I don't like this. I love it just as much as you do. Yeah. I love Elijah Craig barrel proof, so we could have a battle. Obviously, no, it's good thing we have a lot of them back there. There's like a whole shelf of them, and we love them.
All right.
Okay.
What's the last one?
The last one on the list is one that's kind of up there with GOAT status too, and that's Old Forester 1920. We have to have a bottle of this on hand at all times. I feel like no matter what year it is, it could be 2024, it could be 2020, it could be 2060. No matter what year it is, Old Forester 1920 is always going to be on a list. Wild Turkey Rare Breed is always going to be on a list. And Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is always going to be on a list. Because they're always good, they're always consistent, and they're fantastic. And we love them. And those are the three GOATs.
Yeah, you said 19 or 2000. Yeah, wow, I can't even talk. 2060? I don't even know if I'm going to be alive in 2060.
You might not be alive in 2060, but I'm just saying, no matter what year it is, these are going to stand the test of time.
Yes, they will.
So that's what I've got to say. That's all that's on this list.
That's all of them.
Let us know your list. We're always curious to see what you guys have of your best available bourbons for 2024. Let us know what your list looks like. Also, let us know if you agree with our list or if you would change anything in our list.
We know you're not going to agree with our list.
It's always true.
Yep.
There are going to be people that agree, or there are going to be people that want to change a couple things. That's fine. That's what we like to see. What you got? And also, we're late on this one, but if you have not hit that subscribe button yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the little bell notification at the bottom, wherever it is. Ding, 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 ding. Let it go off, so that way you know when we're live. That way you know anytime we get a new video up. Do it, like it, love it, share it, and drink your whiskey and have it your way.
And that's it.
And that's how the cookie crumbles. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Dara.
I'm Bill.
We'll see you next time right back here on The Average Drinker.